reacting to the clip that's being passed around, especially by people who hate President Trump, go figure. And it's after President Trump has answered many questions about the tragic assassination of Charlie Kirk, mind you. And they meet him while there's helicopters and loud noises, planes and all the things, right? And the reporter says, "My condolences about Charlie Kirk." President Trump says, "Thank you, thank you." And he says, "How are you holding up?" to President Trump. To which President Trump responded, "I think pretty good. As a matter of fact, there's trucks over there getting ready to build the big, beautiful ballroom," right? And I'm paraphrasing. But what I'd like to offer the people who don't understand this line of thinking and why he would say such a thing when asking how is he holding up, the answer is quite simple to me. President Trump is a builder. President Trump builds things. So some people cope by doing drugs when they have a tragic loss. Some people cope by burning up buildings or burning down Teslas if they're upset. They think that's the way to cope, right? Well, President Trump copes by building. President Trump copes by moving forward because that's what builders do. And I get that from growing up with farming and ranching family, from growing up with entrepreneurs that came from absolutely nothing to building from the ground up, and from myself building as an entrepreneur, building my business. I understand the mentality when something tragic happens. Sometimes the best way to cope is to build, to move forward, to focus on the positive. Doesn't mean don't grieve. Doesn't mean that you're not sad. It just means that you want to move forward in their honor. And I think Charlie Kirk would want exactly that. He would want us all focusing on building, on continuing the mission. His wife just had a wonderful, wonderful, very touching press where she talked to the press yesterday about the tragic loss of her husband. And her main message was that Turning Point USA is going to continue, that they're going to keep on keeping on with their mission to keep building, to keep making America great again. And builders really understand that. People who are focused on moving forward really get that. I totally get that. I totally understand why President Trump responded in that way. But the people that hate him don't, because they'd rather him burning up Teslas or something, and that's the way to cope, or burn down a business or something. But no, he builds. That's what he does. So that's how he's coping. What do you think?